Now then, and welcome to another edition of Out to Grass with me, Colin. And the second video running, in fact, that I've had to change my plans at the last minute. I had a good wild camp plan for tonight, packed on my bags, quite excited because I've just taken delivery of quite an expensive sleeping bag. Over 100 quid for a sleeping bag seems a lot to me, but I do get cold in the night. And if you watch the first video, you'll know I'm a big fan of a hot water bottle, but it's extra things to carry and, you know, more faff using gas fuel. So yeah, I bought an expensive sleeping bag which will be good for the wild camps, but also good for going to festivals and stuff with the sun Luke. So what I've had to do is think on my feet at the last minute. It's just a car coming in, that's why I'm pausing. Yeah, so as I say, I've had to think on my feet a bit because that plan's out now, and the reason is I had a wild camp planned. I was really looking forward to it. I'm going to try my new sleeping bag out, but it was on the moor, and they've just put the signs out stopping open access in the very exact bit I want it to be at, which I'm annoyed about because I knew it was coming. Happens every year. It's to protect the nesting birds so that can grow up all nice and safe and shoot them later, but that's a whole other debate. That's a lot of people's livelihood, so I'm not going to knock that. But consequently, there I was, all sorted, all packed up, pulled up in the car, saw the sign, mission aborted. I did think about putting one together at the last minute. I've got a couple of other ones in mind. There's a couple of reasons I haven't done that, which I'll go into, but what I'm going to do instead, there's two places that we're going to go to today. This is the first one, Hury Reservoir. We're just arriving at Hury Reservoir now, and it's somewhere I'd love to do a wild camp, and so is the next reservoir up, Blackton Reservoir, but both of them have got these signs like no overnight stays everywhere. Now, I'm not an expert on the rules and regulations of wild camping, and let me know in the comments if you are, but I'm sure I remember hearing something about if it says no overnight stays and you stay, you're breaking the law more than you were before or something. I think it's tolerated the other way. So what I'm going to do is have a little look around Hury. I'm not going to spend too long here because I want to walk up to Blackton after this. Just have a look around because they're both no overnight stays. Got some beers in the pack. I've brought some food to cook because why not? Kind of make it into a virtual wild camp without the actual camp. We'll have a laugh hopefully, and have a look at some nice scenery as always. So I'll catch you in a bit when we've seen a bit more of the reservoir. This is Hury. If you watched the last video, there was another last minute change video talking through my ILD, my lung disease, and ending up in hospital. It was quite bad on the day, if I'm honest. I overdid it, and then because I didn't know I had a chest infection, I really wasn't sure what's going on. I was getting really out of breath. I made the mistake of having my GTN spray. Anyone who's had a stent fitted or any heart issues know what that is. And I was in A&E a long time. We got there. I did a 111 call. They advised me to go to A&E. I was on the call ages. I was hoping they were going to say, no, you're fine. They didn't. And when we got there, it was like, oh, it's a 4-hour wait. Oh, fair enough. So we sat 4 hours. And then literally as it got to 4 hours, I said to Mrs. Out to Grass, you might as well take all the stuff to the car now, because I brought a load of stuff in case they kept me in. Like, I'm going to get seen shortly and I feel okay, really. Or certainly, I didn't feel okay, but I was recovering all the time. And I made the argument that if it was that urgent, they might have bumped me up the queue a bit from 4 hours. Excuse me. Anyway, that's not what happened. So she went back to the car, put all the stuff in the car, I got called in, and then just said, oh, sorry, that's not... So yeah, she went to the car, 4 hours, oh, you might as well go to the car now because we'll get seen in a minute. By the time she got back, I was like, I've got some bad news. It's gone to 5 hours now before they see you. And then quickly went to 6. And then a bit later it went to 7. So it was 7 hours. Given the due though, we were seeing inside that 7 hours just before. And what they basically said was that they thought they knew I had a chest infection. They got that off the blood tests. And they thought I'd be okay, but they didn't like the fact my blood pressure kept dropping, which it did. So it kept me in overnight, and that's the bit of footage you might have seen if you watched the last video. On a drip for antibiotics, on a drip for saline, and then I did a week of antibiotics. Within the, I don't know, say 4 or 5 days, I was like almost fully recovered from that, and I don't feel okay now. I feel like I always feel, slightly out of breath if I overdo it, and always wanting to cough if I really overdo it. So yeah, I thought I'd go out today. As I say, it was going to be a wild camp. Is that? Oh, there's a car coming. It's going to be a wild camp. That's not happening now. Just let this car get past. Yeah, that's not happening now. I might as well, I said I would cover it when we got to Blackton, but I might as well tell you now while we're walking up. So I took delivery of this new sleeping bag, so I was really excited about. Over 100 quid for a sleeping bag, are you serious? But anyway, took a chance on it. There's another car now. Oh, it's busy round here. So yeah, took the sleeping bag. I was dead excited because it does feel like better quality than my old one. I'm hoping it'll mean I won't need a hot water bottle. I do love a hot water bottle, as you know from the first video, but the problem with that is it's extra weight to carry. You know what? Can you not? Yeah, it's extra weight to carry. I tell you what, I'll put you on the other side of you to see the water. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, so the problem with the hot water bottle obviously is you're carrying a load of water with you, you've got the hot water bottle itself with you, you're using more gas to heat it up. Everybody thinks you're a wimp. I'm not bothered about that bit. So I thought, get an expensive sleeping bag. Hopefully it means I can go to the bluegrass festivals with my son Luke and do more wild camps. This whole channel is not just going to be me wild camping, but I do want to do some because that's what I'm into at the moment. They're great fun. But yeah, so I was dead excited to use that today, do the wild camp. Yeah, the moor signs were out, no open access because the birds are breeding so that they can feed them up, grow them up, and then charge people a fortune to shoot them later. But hey, if that's what they're into, keep feeling a job. If you're going to eat a chicken, what's wrong with eating a pheasant, you know? Anyway, that's a whole argument for another day. I don't want to have that debate. But consequently, the wild camp was off. So I did and for quite a while because I thought, well, I'm pretty sure I can throw together another. I've got another 2 or 3 locations that I've kind of scoped out in my mind, thinking they'll work out. But in the end, it was like, first of all, I fancied doing this Hury and Blackton sort of walk, beers and something to eat without camping. From the minute I found out there was another van coming. As soon as I found out it was no overnight stays, just so you could see them. It's lovely around here. and thought it'd be fun. But it'd been a bit like, will it be that interesting to people? I don't know, you be the judge. If you haven't turned off yet, that's a good sign. We will get to Blackton Reservoir shortly, and the scenery will get considerably better. But yeah, so obviously didn't fancy throwing one together at the last minute. That was the first reason I haven't done it. And the second reason is this pack is a real squeeze to get everything in. That first video was just unreal. I had stuff strapped on at all angles. If anyone had seen me, they thought he hasn't a clue what he's doing. I definitely didn't look like a seasoned camper, and I was frightened things would fall off because I had to strap a load of stuff on the back on other things. It's only a 30-litre rucksack, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's too small, so I've ordered a bigger one. So if I had wild camp tonight, I would have had that to deal with again, and I'm not even sure I could have fit it in because this new sleeping bag, it's a lot bigger than the old one. I hope it lives up to the billing. It feels like it nice. Feels like it will, feels nice. But yeah, so I thought, right, yeah, sack the wild camping off for a day, do it another day, have this walk, which we're going to do now. In fact, what I'm going to do is shut up because I've been going on for ages. I'll carry on walking towards Blackton. It's not far now before I come off the road, and we won't have to put the cars going past all the time. And I'll get you some footage once we're there. So I'll catch you later. Kind of was tempted to go up there, Goldsborough, but it is quite breezy today, so it's probably not the best idea. So just down there, under that tree, look at my hand, start again lad. So just under that tree, that's where I fancy being. Nice shady bit of grass, the waves lapping. The only thing that's put me off is the wind's blowing that direction. I don't know if it's going to be somewhere like that I need with a bit of shelter behind that tree, but we'll get down and check it out and we'll find out. It's actually a lot more sheltered on this side, so it is too windy by that tree. Got a nice spot here. Haven't quite got a place myself. There was a couple with a dog walking past earlier, but it is a popular place, which is probably why they need the no overnight stays sign, but I don't mind that. For the purpose of today's video, it's all good. Couple of reservoirs, a few beers, bit of food later, see how long I last out, and all this. So this was the spot I fancied, but you can probably hear on the sound, it's so windy. The wind howls up the reservoir and gathers here and obviously gets blown up that embankment, and much as it's completely idyllic, unless I stand probably from behind the tree. Yeah, from behind the tree, lovely and quiet for you. But yeah, sat out where I wanted to be, I'd have to do it on a quiet day. And you can see why I would love to have done a wild camper here. Imagine being on that little spot there and waking up to that. Okay, decision made. These bushes are not only protecting me from the wind, but I'm also a little bit out of sight, so unless people are walking around that top part, in which case they're a long way from me anyway, along there, and they'd have to be eagle-eyed by now. I'm out of sight for anyone up here. set by the wind by the bushes, but also anyone coming down this side isn't going to see me till they're already over there. Not that I'm doing anything wrong, but I'll come out for peace and quiet. I know I'm not going to get to wild camp, and that is a shame, but I think what I'm going to do now is enjoy the silence and crack a beer. Look at this, not a bad spot. Okay, so I'm all settled now. Got my first can. The other three are sat in the reservoir cooling, chilling out, listening to the bird song and the occasional sheep giving it mate. They love saying mate, don't they? And yeah, I think I'm just about all set. I forgot to mention actually this other gadget I've got. It might look like it's off with Nail and I for cheating a drink driving test if you'd given urine, but what it actually is this gizmo for drinking water out of streams and reservoirs and stuff. So I'm going to try it out today. So if I die, this is why I've tried this out. You can put that in water and then just drink straight in. You can use the little tube, drop that in the water, or you can put the decanted into here, or you can put the water you've got out of the reservoir, screw it on the bottom. I might try it like that, but yeah, I'm not going to do that straight away. I'll have my lager first. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. I hope this video is of interest. I did want to do that wild camp. I certainly will be going to do one, but for now, oh yeah, I've earned that. Time for a beer. Cheers. You know what's just happened to me now? This is unreal. Whether she's winding me up, I don't know, but Mrs. Out to Grass says she just met Blot from the Blot Outdoor Show. She works in a bookshop in the town. There's a cafe next door, McNabb's. And I don't know, would she wind me up that way? Anyway, she just messaged me to say, oh my God, I've just met Blot Outdoor. I've just met Blot. He was filming and asking where's good to eat. So, flipping heck, unreal. I've missed him. And I can't even reply to her because I must have received that message when I was out and about, and where I am now, there's no signal whatsoever, which I kind of like. Because when I'm not filming, which obviously try and make as much of this peaceful and relaxing as possible, when I'm not filming, it's gorgeous here. So peaceful. But yeah, looks like I've missed Blot. It sounds like he's been to Barnard Castle. Oh, so annoying. Missed him. I'll meet him one day. Maybe. Cheers. Now, I said earlier about people ask you how's retirement treating you, so I'm going to answer it seriously now because I was a bit messing about before. But yeah, it's funny, when I was still working and people would say to me, how's retirement treating you? And you'd think, oh sorry, I'd say to other people, how's retirement treating you? And I'd mean it. And the minute I didn't have to go to work, I had quite a stressful job. It wasn't a particularly nice environment. And as soon as I didn't have to go in, it was just lovely. But I'll tell you what, today is a good example of what it's like. So obviously for me personally, I've got a different perspective because I've got the lung disease, so I'm making the most of life the best I can, and it affects thoughts like that. But this morning I woke up, and for a little while I had a cup of tea and I had this crushing sort of fear of like, I'm not earning any money, I'm not getting any wages in, I'm only 57, which is too early to retire really. I'm living off me redundancy payoff. Oh my God, I'm going to have to get a job, you know? And so I had that, and then I got up quite early this morning, got a lot of washing on, that finished, got out on the line. It's a gorgeous day for drying, so I was pleased about that. And yesterday someone had given me a big box full of Lego from the 80s, a Lego train set from the 80s, and it was multiple sets, loads of bits missing, and could I get it to work, put it all together so it could be a shop window display. It was the shop where my Mrs. Out to Grass works, her who's met Blot, apparently. We'll see. She says she has. I don't know, I've got no signal. The day before I spent like a really late night working on it. I woke up in the early hours, did more on it, did more the next morning, and then it turns out when it's finished I have got it working. It's lovely seeing old 80s Lego train set working, but they don't think they've got room for it in the shop now, but never mind. So yeah, today I woke up crushing, kind of like, oh my god, I'm not earning money, what am I going to do? They've laid me off, I haven't got a job now. And then flip that to, I was going to go on a wild camp, didn't make it out on the wild camp because they've closed the open access to the moors now. But this is, you know, I thought about this Blackton and Hury walk, and I thought, are people going to be interested? Because you need to be stopping the night, really, for people to be bothered. But actually, this is gorgeous, and that is one of the things about doing this, especially the wild camps, is like, you do it because they're just great fun to actually do, not just for the video. So yeah, I'm out in glorious sunshine. It is beautiful today. I'm sat in the absolute peace and quiet, looking over a reservoir. Bear in mind it's Friday, which would be a busy day normally. It's absolutely wonderful. So it isn't all good. There is some downsides. I do get, like, I'm sure for some people they're financially secure. I'm having to think about it. I probably should stop buying camping accessories like I have been lately. But I am enjoying the wild camps. I will do another wild camp, I promise. I hope these aren't dull. I've done 2 in a row where I haven't ended up wild camping. But yeah, it's a mixed bag, retirement, but mostly not having to get up from, you know, those days when you're not working. That's what retirement's like. So it's hard to have a downside, really, other than if you've got financial worries. I don't know about worries, but I hope I don't have to get another job again, but we'll see. It'll all hinge on my health. I feel like if I get a job, what if the sort of ILD, the breathing disorder, drips down, and then I'll be... Anyway, look at this. It's beautiful. I'll tell you what, I'll turn the camera around. I know you've already seen the reservoir, but it's so beautiful. I'll just give you a bit of peaceful footage to watch. It's lovely. So yeah, how's retirement treating me? Like this? Nice. Way nearly. Can't believe this. Absolute scenes. Some mush. Looks as though has he pulled his pants down? I don't know. But maybe he's a fisherman or something. But yeah, the other side of the reservoir invaded my peace and quiet. There's no need for you, mate. Could you not just go home? He's not interfering, really. I'm definitely not going to hear him unless I shout really loud. Annoying though. Just to give you a bit of perspective, that's where he actually is. Can't even see him now. Have a good day, mate. I swear to God, his bare ass is out there, mind. He is in the buff. I don't know if you can pick it up. He's proper sitting there, the nude. He obviously hasn't clocked me at all. Go on, mate. Oh no, he's putting trousers on now. I've seen his bare ass there, I swear to God. Go on, lad. You do you, as me daughter would say. He's having a good day. I don't know what his plans are. Is he a fisherman? Do fishermen get their asses out? You know what, honestly, and I'm not just saying this, I did think, like, is this going to be dull? Like, who cares about some mush sat by a reservoir? He's not even staying overnight. But it is great. I've had the nude guy, I've had Blots met me missus. I'm still only on my second can and it feels like, how many have you had, mate? You're starting to imagine stuff. But yeah, how weird. He's there topless now with his trousers on. I don't know, maybe I've scuppered his plans. He looks so he heard my voice when I was like, go on lad. But actually, this is mad. What a day, what a time to be alive and not be at work. Cheers, Maras. And there he goes. He's gone for a nude swim there, mind. Go on, lad. Just give a fuck. Sorry for the language. Get your hand out of there. Lift me can up there and salute to him. Go on, mate. Live your own life. Whatever. You probably can't see him, but he is still over in the nude, but he's got a hat on. I don't know what the hat's for. I mean, if it's protecting from sunburn, what about everything else? Anyway, still there. Mr. Nudie. Rudy Nudie. Noodle doodle lady. So, what I was going to do, obviously, like I'm here, and it's honestly, I can't even tell you how good this spot is. It's absolutely gorgeous. But clearly what I would normally do is have a bit wander about, especially if I was wild camping. Show you around, look at all the bits now that the sort of people calm down. But it's obviously it's still peak. Stop saying obviously, do you not think? Yeah, stop saying obviously. It's still peak time, so I don't know though, he doesn't think so. I don't want to, I thought I'll have a little look around, but I don't want to walk over. He might take that as a bit of an invitation. And also I don't want to spoil his day. He's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. Neither of us doing each other any harm. It's all good. It's all good. The reservoir is for everyone. Even he's got like the hat he's wearing is like metallic or something. It shimmers. He's got a metallic shimmery blue hat and nothing else on. But yeah, he's enjoying his day. I'm so far away I can't really see anything. He's clearly like scoped it out and thought no one's near enough. I bet he's keeping an eye out for people getting near. And we're both enjoying the reservoir in our own unique way. And this has been tremendous. If I'd been wild camping here, I probably wouldn't have arrived yet. I'd have missed all this drama. You know, I'm not going to advocate that. I want the channel to be interesting. I want to do some wild camps and some fun stuff, but it's been pretty good without. Anyway, I'll tell you what, I'll have another sip. Cheers. The food, that's a tricky one. If I finish the fourth can and I still feel like I am now, I'm not sure if I'm going to bother cooking it. I don't feel hungry at all. I think it's the heat. It comes in when you get cold, doesn't it? So, I don't know. I'll see how I feel after the fourth. I've only just started this. I haven't done much. And, yeah. I don't think it needs it. I think it's had Blot meeting my missus. It's had nudity. It's had, get your hand out of there. So, I don't know. It is bliss. So maybe I'll cook, maybe I won't. I'll see you in a bit though. Catch you later. Well, he's not bothered. I thought he'd been kept an eye out, but well, you do you, mate. So what I've decided to do is I'm just going to walk up the top to get a signal so that I can find out whether it's actually true that my missus has met Blot, which, if the one day ever in his life he's come to Barnard Castle near where I live, and I'm here with no signal anyway and miles away, that's about right. Plus, there's a good view up here, so I'll catch up, see if I've got any texts, see if you've got any emails, see if you've got any messages on the old Facebook, and if I look on the Blot Outdoor Show fan club page, it'll tell me where it is. So if he says he's in Barney, Yeah, I've totally and utterly missed him. What a mug. I'll find out. Let me stand up here for a bit with the signal, see what happens. So the update is, he is still there, but he's got his clothes on now, which is good. So I'm going to negotiate my way through these sheep without scaring them towards where I'm sat, which means I'll probably go over this little steep bit, because once they're down there they won't go away. Get back to my little peaceful spot and chill again. What a day. Jeez. Right, instead of Stella, what if I had water? Let's fill this up and find out. Okay, here we go. I've got the brown water. I'm going to try it. I really hope this works out. I'm a little bother with the camera getting blown over in the wind, so I hope this actually works out, because this is a one-take job, I think. Does seem a bit weird, but here we go. I'm going to drink the brown water out of the reservoir through the special filter, 0.1 micron, and apparently no bother. Okay, so first reaction is, you can't just drink it. It takes a bit getting through. I mean, it tastes okay. It's just like water. I can't taste like sheep papa out. It wasn't that expensive. I think it might have been off Amazon, I'm not sure, probably. It was online anyway. I don't know a lot about camping, so water filter, I'm going to try it. It does say you can sort of filter it into something, and then I can see why you would want to do that, because it's taking quite a bit of drinking. Last few gulps. So there we go. Man on immune system suppressing medication drinks water straight out the reservoir, brown water, but apparently okay because of that. I was going to say gone, but it takes a bit getting through that straw, mind. But I've done it. Okay. See if I die. That was a lot of work for a little bit of water. I might have another fill it up again in a minute, but yeah, well, it worked. Right, here we go. Just to prove, I've got a second brown water bottle. I'm going to drink this one as well. So if I don't die, it means it definitely works. That's the scientific system we're using here. So second one through the filter well. As I say, it takes a bit of effort. Like drinking a McDonald's milkshake. Just carry this. You don't have to carry a bottle of water. Okay, it seems to work. Okay, I'll finish this off. You don't need to see this on camera. I'll probably drag this out too long. And I'll probably be back on the lagers after this. I've got one left, still in the reservoir. And then, I don't know, I might still stay here. It is pretty good. Cheers, Maras. Catch you later. Final can of the day, and I must say, it's been a cracking day. Not that it's finished yet. I'm not even sure if I'm going to go home or not. I'm not hungry. I know I brought all that food. Should I cook it though? I mean, I promised it. Maybe I will. I'll see how I feel after this can though. I can't open it one-handed. I can try, but I probably won't. I'll open it away from here. I'll come back to you when I've done it. Here I'm in my last can of the day. I only brought four. Four's enough for me. For something like this, and to be honest, what a great day I've had. I'm in absolutely no rush to leave after this. I've got all of this can, I've only just opened it and left. The sun is beaming down. It's a gorgeous day. I am slightly dying to find out what happened to my missus meeting Blot, but that's okay, I can live with that. It's been class. I mean, yeah, I would have loved to do a wild camp, but to be honest, it's still been good. It's still been good. I'm going to be doing more adventures. I mean, if you're going to come at me in the comments and say that's no adventure, you just sat, yeah, fair enough, I'll take that on the chin, but nah, it's been lovely. And so I'm going to finish this. I don't know if it's just because it's hot, I'm just not hungry in the least, but maybe when I finish this I will be, but I feel a bit short-changed if I don't make me meal. So I might dig it out the old bag, if no other reason, just to stop me carrying it back. I'll tell you what I could do actually. I was going to say carry it to the picnic site at Hury, but seems a bit of a... Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll tell you what, I'll see how I feel after this last can. What a day. I'm loving life. See you in a bit. I'm being funny, guys. You'd have had a surprise if you were here earlier. You'd have had a surprise. I'm not done. He is done. He's not naked no more. He's gone. And they don't know anything about it. Check me out. I'm naked. Not for you, but I am. Alright. Okay, so to be honest, I quite happily step here for a step here. I quite happily stop here for a while. Like, I'm having the loveliest time. But my battery's near run out and I forgot to bring a power bank, so I am going to set off back. What I'm going to do is, fingers crossed, I'm going to walk back to Hury. I know there's a picnic table there. Fingers crossed I'll be hungry enough to eat my food, and if I am, I'll make my food there. Hope there's enough battery power left in my phone. And yeah, that'll be it. But I must say, today has been absolutely lovely. Thoroughly enjoyed it, even without stopping over. I hope it's been of interest. But yeah, pack all my stuff up, walk back to Hury. Fingers crossed I've got some battery left. Then I'm going to make me food. I'll catch you in a bit. know what, I'm almost to Hury Reservoir now, and I know there is a picnic table and it is a nice spot, but I'm just not hungry. I think we'll just carry on walking. I'm going to get myself home and yeah, put the fork in what has been an absolutely mint day. I've really enjoyed it. I know I'm not stopped over, and I hope that doesn't make the video boring, but yeah, it's been proper lovely. I've really enjoyed it. I didn't expect to see a naked man, but we got past that. I didn't expect my missus to meet Blot outdoors, but there we go. And it's been class. But if I pull up here and get me cooking stuff out and make me tea, I'm not even hungry enough to eat it, so I'm just going to carry on walking. And all I can say really is, like, thanks for watching. Hope it was okay. And this is the end of today's video, if you didn't already guess it. And I'll catch you later. So just down there, under that tree, look at my hand, start again lad. So just down there under that tree, stop. So just down there under that tree you can see, oh fucking hell, I can't see for me, I can't see, what about that way, yes.